destruction, demolition, construction site, hunger trial contestant, thunder strikes unexpectedly, thirsting in the desert heat, rid the land of a parasite, wiping out the Canaanites, catch you like a thief came at night. Christ gonna kill Amalek, grabbing you by the hand and neck, stronger than 7 men, many men, not just any men, but the 12 that was heaven sent. Now there's rumors of military force overseas, abnormal storms and earthquakes in diverse places, many coming in the name of Christ. Christianity, same-sex marriages, fallen angel technology, all world governments support homosexuality, eating, drinking happily till the flood came and had you swim straight from the mouth of Yeshua. Yo, this one's fire, the beast is an empire, we keep the feast of a higher, reading Jeremiah. As royal priests have one queen beside you, soon money will be inside you. To the lost, to the blind, to the deaf, you don't see the signs, to the captives, in the mind, in the flesh, blessed are those left behind. To the lost, to the blind, to the deaf, who don't see the signs, to the captives, in the mind, in the flesh, blessed are those left behind. Distorted tones, death sentence in the courts of Rome, spy drones, military cyclones, dry bones in the valley, watched on 1 billion iPhones. How many pages left to manifest? A precept multiplies and divides into many other precepts. Violent men seek our inheritance. Christ is the bread of life that I ate. One moment you're here, then you're gone like Enoch and Elijah. This shell we call a body is evidence of the unseen. Who can number the sand of the sea and the raindrops? Can you number the days of eternity? All wisdom comes from a higher and is with him forever. Give thanks if you learn something, cause Christ said to forgive and always give if you have it to give. Like the old lady that gave her last couple of quid. Everyone with a talent should double it. Stop with the stubbornness. If it ain't a higher, then it'll lead to nothingness. The cards need reshuffling. More works, more change. We need our own publishing. To the lost, to the blind, to the deaf, who don't see the signs, to the captives, in the mind, in the flesh, blessed are those left behind. To the lost, to the blind, to the deaf, who don't see the signs, to the captives, in the mind, in the flesh, blessed are those left behind.
All the names that have been given in this earth. We just can't leave. We should be able to just show the name and just say, okay, let's go, y'all. Let's finish up. But we can't. Because our people are caught up into these other gods and these other names that was given to them over here. And throughout the earth. It didn't just stop here. But we're going to go into that later. And the Most High said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say to the children of Israel, what, brother?
I am has sent me unto you.
I am have sent me unto you. We have a JPS Hebrew Tanakh. Okay? let me get Exodus 3 real quick out of this, because this is the Hebrew. All right. Now, it so happened that the JPS is the latest work of the so-called Masoretic text. We'll get to the Masoretes a little later. But at least in this text, in the English, they put his name. And we know that they are the Jewish Masoretes, because they took our records once we fell. When you look at this, it says E-H-Y-E-H. And it says that because we know the Masoretes put vowel sounds within the Hebrew. Vowels came from Latin. Okay, between the 6th and 10th century, when the Masoretes were set up, they set up the Tetragrammaton and started using vowel sounds.